Okay, imagine this. You're walking through a convention center in Las Vegas, surrounded by slot machines and neon lights, right? But wait, nope. Instead of tourists and poker tables, there's a room full of middle and high schoolers hunched over laptops, building apps that could solve real-world problems. Sounds like a plot twist, doesn't it? Welcome to the 2026 Congressional App Challenge in Vegas, where the city's brightest young minds are rewriting the narrative of what this place can produce. Spoiler, it's not just blackjack dealers and stage magicians. Let's unpack why this event matters way beyond a one-day workshop. First off, why Las Vegas? When a Nevada State Assembly member calls out the stereotype of Vegas being a one-hit wonder for entertainment, that's not just political talking points, it's a cultural shift. This city has spent decades selling itself as a playground for adults, but events like this? They're quietly building a pipeline for the next generation of problem solvers. And here's the kicker, these kids aren't just coding for the sake of coding. They're being pushed to tackle local issues, like that shocking stat where 432 students got hit by cars last year. Suddenly, app development isn't abstract, it's about saving lives in their own neighborhoods. That's the difference between a gimmicky STEM fair and actual community impact. Now, let's talk about the Roblox partnership. On the surface, it seems like a corporate branding move, right? But dig deeper, Roblox isn't just a gaming platform anymore. By teaching kids to build within its ecosystem, they're learning systems thinking. You don't just create a game, you design economies, social dynamics, and user experiences. Those are transferable skills whether you're building a school safety app or the next virtual metropolis. And when organizers emphasize collaboration over competition? That's where the real magic happens. These kids aren't just sitting in silos, they're cross-pollinating ideas, which mirrors how modern tech actually works. No solo geniuses here, just teams of scrappy innovators. But here's the part that keeps me up at night, the parent showcase at day's end. Think about it, these adults walk in expecting to see some half-baked homework helper app, and instead get hit with prototypes for traffic safety solutions or mental health tools. That moment? That's generational leverage. Suddenly, parents aren't just chauffeurs to piano lessons, they're witnesses to their kids' intellectual firepower. And let's be real, that kind of validation matters more than any participation trophy. It's the spark that turns "maybe I could do this for a living" into "I will do this for a living." Now, let's zoom out. The Congressional App Challenge isn't new, it's been around since 2015, but this localized, in-person push feels like a response to something bigger. We're watching the collapse of traditional education models and the rise of learn-by-doing tech literacy. When a 14-year-old in Vegas builds an app that prevents car accidents, that's not just a science fair project. It's proof that the future of innovation isn't coming from Silicon Valley boardrooms anymore, it's being coded in high school computer labs by kids who've never written a line of Java before this workshop. And if that doesn't terrify you as someone who still uses a paper map, well, maybe you should be paying closer attention. So here's my challenge to you, next time you hear about a tech event for kids, don't dismiss it as cute. Ask yourself what problems your community's teenagers could solve with the right tools. Because the Vegas kids aren't special, they're just the first ones to grab the mic in what needs to be a nationwide conversation about empowering the next generation. Thoughts? Drop them below, but maybe check your assumptions at the door first.